The year 2024 saw heightened tensions in South Asia. Rumors of a nuclear leak at Pakistan's Kirana Hills complex spread quickly. This facility is strategically important. Whispers suggested a catastrophic event. Fear spread across borders, affecting global stability. Initial reports hinted at radiological contamination. Doctored images on social media fueled panic. The mere mention of a nuclear incident was chilling. The first murmurs about a problem at Kirana Hills appeared on obscure online forums. Anonymous accounts posted cryptic warnings of a cover-up by Pakistani authorities. The timing coincided with reports of a clandestine Indian intelligence initiative, allegedly codenamed Operation Sindoor. This operation was rumored to destabilize Pakistan's strategic assets through information warfare. These initial posts were quickly picked up by sensationalist media outlets. The narrative suggested a serious radiological leak, with workers exposed and the environment contaminated. The lack of immediate denial from Pakistan created an information vacuum. Analysts suggest the rumors were deliberately seeded to create panic and distrust. The intention was to undermine Pakistan's image as a responsible nuclear state. The language used was emotive and urgent, crafted to trigger fear. This made it difficult for citizens to discern fact from fiction. The geopolitical context cannot be ignored. Tensions between India and Pakistan often play out in the information space. Operation Sindoor, whether real or fabricated, became central to the narrative. The rumors alleged vulnerabilities in Pakistan's nuclear command and control. The objective was to paint Pakistan as incapable of managing its nuclear arsenal safely. This would create international pressure on Islamabad. The seeds of doubt were sown effectively. Once the initial rumors took root, they spread like a digital wildfire. Social media platforms became the primary conduits. Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp groups buzzed with alarming messages. Hashtags related to Kirana Hills leak and Pakistan nuclear disaster began trending. Many users shared the information without questioning its authenticity. The speed and reach of this dissemination were unprecedented. It highlighted the power of modern communication technologies in shaping public perception. Evidence emerged of coordinated inauthentic behavior. Networks of bot accounts and fake profiles amplified the rumors. These networks appeared to be working in concert. They shared the same misleading articles and alarmist posts. Their aim was to create an echo chamber. This would reinforce the false narrative. Manipulated media played a significant role. Old images from unrelated industrial accidents were repurposed. Videos were subtly edited to create a false impression. These visuals were effective in evoking emotional responses. Even when debunked, the initial impact lingered. Mainstream media outlets faced a challenge. The line between reporting on a rumor and amplifying it became dangerously blurred. Pakistan's initial response to the rumors was slightly delayed. This allowed misinformation to gain momentum. Once the gravity of the situation became clear, official channels became active. The Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission, PAEC, issued a categorical denial. They stated that all nuclear facilities, including Kirana Hills, were secure. The Inter-Services Public Relations (ISPR) condemned the rumors as baseless propaganda. They suggested hostile intelligence agencies were behind the campaign. International bodies also played a role, albeit cautiously. The International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) noted the official denials from Pakistan. Their acknowledgement helped temper international alarm. Foreign governments sought clarification and received assurances from Islamabad. Neighboring countries largely refrained from public speculation. This diplomatic restraint helped contain the situation. The focus shifted towards verifying the claims and understanding their origin. The quick debunking prevented a more serious diplomatic crisis. The incident highlighted the need for greater transparency and verification mechanisms. It also raised questions about the role of non-state actors in nuclear security. The process of debunking the Kirana Hills rumors was multifaceted. It involved technical analysis, investigative journalism, and official communication. Independent fact-checking organizations played a crucial role. They meticulously examined viral images and videos. Many were quickly identified as old or from different contexts. Satellite imagery provided crucial evidence. Analysts reviewed high-resolution images of the Kirana Hills area. Their findings showed no visible evidence of any incident. Pakistani authorities facilitated limited access for international observers. This move aimed to build confidence and counter the narrative of a cover-up. The speed of the debunking, once initiated, was notable. However, the initial spread had already caused significant anxiety. This highlighted a critical challenge in the modern information age. Falsehoods can travel around the globe in minutes. The truth often takes longer to catch up. The Kirana Hills episode became a case study in the battle for factual accuracy. It showed areas where improvements were needed. Analysts identified hallmarks of a sophisticated propaganda campaign. The rumors about Kirana Hills were carefully crafted and disseminated. The objective was to damage Pakistan's international standing and create internal instability. By targeting a sensitive nuclear facility, the campaign sought to maximize fear and global attention. The campaign followed a specific playbook. First, plant the seed of doubt through anonymous sources. Second, amplify it using social media bots and sympathetic media outlets. Third, use emotionally charged, often fake visual content. Fourth, create skepticism towards official denials. The choice of Kirana Hills was strategic, exploiting an information gap. The goal was to sow maximum confusion with minimal verifiable counter-evidence. The ultimate failure of the propaganda was due to swift debunking. A lack of credible corroborating evidence prevented it from taking firm hold. Social media platforms were central to the Kirana Hills saga. They served as the primary engine for the rapid spread of misinformation. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook allowed anonymous accounts to amplify the false narrative. The viral nature of these platforms meant unverified claims reached millions within hours. This created widespread panic before official sources could respond. However, social media also played a role in debunking the rumors. Digital literacy activists and independent fact-checkers used these platforms. They disseminated counter-evidence and exposed manipulated media. Hashtags initially used to spread fear were later co-opted. They were used to share verified information and official statements. This demonstrated the potential of social media as a tool for correction. The incident highlighted the responsibilities of social media companies. Critics argued that platforms were too slow to act against coordinated, inauthentic behavior. The debate over content moderation versus free speech resurfaced. Ultimately, the Kirana Hills affair showcased social media's dual nature. It is a powerful amplifier of both truth and falsehood. The challenge lies in harnessing its positive potential while mitigating its risks. The rumors surrounding Kirana Hills, though debunked, sent ripples across the geopolitical landscape. For a brief period, they heightened anxieties about nuclear safety in South Asia. International powers closely monitored the situation. The incident underscored how quickly misinformation could escalate tensions between nuclear-armed neighbors. The alleged propaganda attempt strained already fragile diplomatic ties. Pakistan accused elements in India of orchestrating a malicious campaign. India dismissed these allegations, maintaining its stance of non-interference. This exchange of accusations further eroded trust. Global markets reacted mildly, with minor fluctuations in regional stock markets. Oil prices saw a small, temporary blip. This indicated the economic sensitivity to such security scares. The quick debunking prevented a more severe market reaction. The incident prompted discussions within international arms control circles. It highlighted the need for greater transparency and verification mechanisms. Experts called for renewed efforts to strengthen communication channels. The Kirana Hills scare provided a real-world stress test for regional stability mechanisms. It showed areas where improvements were needed. The Kirana Hills nuclear leak rumors offer critical lessons. Chief among them is the importance of factual reporting. In an era of information warfare, truth remains the most potent shield. Misinformation can incite panic, escalate conflicts, and erode public trust. This episode underscored the responsibility of media, governments, and individuals to prioritize accuracy. The failed propaganda attempt demonstrated the limits of disinformation. While falsehoods can spread rapidly, a concerted effort to present facts can prevail. The role of independent fact-checkers and credible media was vital in countering the narrative. This highlights the need to invest in and support these pillars of a healthy information ecosystem. A well-informed public is less susceptible to manipulation. This incident emphasized the unique dangers of misinformation in regions with nuclear-armed states. The stakes are incredibly high. A false alarm could lead to unintended escalation. This calls for robust crisis communication mechanisms between rival nations. Responsible statecraft in the nuclear age must include information integrity. Ultimately, the Kirana Hills affair should serve as a catalyst for greater vigilance. The pursuit of truth is a fundamental requirement for peace and security.